Guys, it's here. The somewhat long-awaited Kaiserreich tier list video. I did the normal Hearts of Iron Nations tier list video, and you guys love that one, so I'm going to be doing Kaiserreich Nations now, because Kaiserreich is a mod. It's kind of, kind of popular, a little-known indie mod, so I thought I'd do this right now. Now, I haven't actually had a ultimate experience playing Kaiserreich. I played it a few times. I played as Russia, Serbia, Ukraine, I believe the Princely Federation. Oh, I'm not going to know every single flag here, but I'll be able to guess. Because, these flags aren't super different. I think this one here is like the Patagonian Workers' Front, and then if I had to guess, this might be in like the Italian Republic or something. I'm pretty sure this is like Fiji or some British colony, which I would just put as boring. Is this Russia? No. Okay, I saw the black, yellow, and white and thought Russia, but this is Austria. I have seen Austria. I have played as Austria. They're good. They're not amazing. I feel like they're kind of amazing, but I'm going to save that spot. If I move them to amazing later on and put them in good. I'm guessing this is Poland, which I haven't played as Poland, but I played as Austria, Russia, and Serbia, so I feel like I know how Poland goes. They do seem like a pretty fun nation, though. I think I might just put them in decent, because you don't have a lot to work with as Poland. This is Bolivia. I'm pretty sure this is Bolivia. Many of the South American nations, I'm just going to put in boring or decent. I think I might just put Bolivia in decent because they have the ability to do stuff. I mean, nations like Ecuador and Peru, not so much. Brazil as well can go in decent. And this is one of the Central Asian states, maybe Bukhara or Kalyemka or Alash Orda, which I'm just going to put in. Doesn't even have content, really. Because I played as Russian, you just end up annexing all of the Central Asian states in the first 3 years. Bulgaria, though. I do have a soft spot in my heart for Bulgaria. So I have played as Bulgaria and won the Fourth Balkan War. It was one of the harder Hoy Force. Are they even in the Reichspakt, actually? I'm pretty sure Denmark is just one of those nations that kind of just gets pushed around like Armenia, except Denmark doesn't really, it doesn't have a chance to really survive or have a major role in anything. Dominican Republic, I'll just put it as the same as Cuba. Boring. Let's see. Wait, Colombia again? What is it? Is this Venezuela? No, this is Ecuador. Ecuador, I think I'm just going to put it in doesn't even have content. And then another one of these Central Asian nations just doesn't even have content. Belarus, however, does. Belarus, pretty good nation. It's pretty much just, in my opinion, Poland, but better. I don't know. It's just nice. I like it more than Poland because Belarus actually has the opportunity to expand and to make its own path, because Poland is stuck between Germany, Austria, and Belarus. Belarus just has its backs to the Kaiserreich faction, and they just got to push Russia. So that's pretty much their only job. And it would be fun to play as Belarus to also try and stave off the Third International and Moscow Accord as long as you could, and maybe even beat them. So yeah, that's good for Belarus. Nicaragua, I'll put in boring. Just all these South or Central American nations, I'll just put in boring. Azerbaijan, decent. Mostly because they're like Armenia, but they can actually do stuff. There was a time I saw Armenia, I think I was playing Serbia. Armenia actually took Tehran in some war with Persia. So yeah, it was pretty amazing. They ended up losing, of course, but it looks like they have potential. Bhutan. I don't know how I feel about Bhutan, really, because they seem like they're not very interesting as a country. But every other Hearts of Iron player who's played Bhutan I've talked to has said that it was one of the more fun things they've done. I'll just put it in decent, because I don't know what to do with it. Anyway, another Central Asian one. Doesn't even have content. Now, Greece, which is always a good nation to play. Argentina again? That's Guatemala. I'm pretty sure Guatemala is just putting boring. Haiti, boring. Honduras? What nation is this? It's a Central American nation. I don't know exactly which is boring. Hungary. Good. I've always wanted to play as Hungary tag switch to Hungary when Hungary has their little rebellion and see if I can hold on. Just what I want to do. Croatia. The Croatian crown. I'm sure it's pretty decent. There's probably a path where you break away, form your own republic, and unite Yugoslavia, which sounds good enough, but just kind of bland. Okay, Ireland. probably a bit boring. Italy. Which Italy? Is this the Two Sicilies or the Republic of Italy? I'll put it in good because I'm playing, like, as any nation as Civil War has to be fun. And next we have another Arab nation. I think this one might be Algeria, or no, Africa's colonized. I'll probably put this one in boring because I don't really know what it is. What is this country? What is that? Why does it have the American, Japanese, German, Russian, Austrian, and British flags? That's not a... This is weird. Did I miss something? It just has all the 6 major nations. Is this like the UN building? If the UN building was a country? Or I don't know what that is. Could somebody in the comments please tell me what on earth this is and why it's also pretty bad quality. Why does every single flag of all the major nations here? That's a bit odd. Okay, Liberia. I feel like Liberia is kind of like Armenia. It's either really fun or not fun at all. I'll put in decent. And then we have... What is this country? It looks like a Central Asian country, to be honest. I'll put it in boring. Or maybe decent. Mexico. Mexico is fun. Mexico's good. I played as Mexico. I went down the historical tree, the third international tree, and ended up invading America, which I didn't end up capitulating them. I just held on, or I held the line, and then eventually got killed by naval invasions. It was pretty disappointing. It was on the few Hori 4 games that I actually lost. But playing as Mexico it was still pretty fun for the first bit. This is Mongolia. I'm 90% sure this is Mongolia here. And playing as Mongolia honestly seems kind of boring as well. Unless you get involved in China, you're just sitting there doing nothing. So I'll put this in boring. Morocco. I think I'll put you in decent. It kind of like Liberia. You can either do a whole lot of stuff as Morocco, like for fun. I'm just thinking of playing as a small nation, being the little nation. Like little nation that could vibes in a way. Like playing as Morocco, you could like tip the balance of power, build a few good tank divisions, and then just win the war for whoever side you want. Is this another Poland? Why are there 2 Polands? Which one? Wait, no, which one of these 2 is the real Poland? Because I like both of them, and I'm sure the other one with that sick flag, because they're both pretty good flags. One of these 2 is Poland. And the other one who's not Poland, they have a good flag. So I'm putting them in decent. Pretty much, both of these nations here deserve being decent, even though I only know what one of them is. Oh my gosh, we got a whole lot more. We're not even like halfway there. Don't even know this one. It's just red. Is that Alcid or something? I don't know. The Vatican, or the Papal States, or no, Rome, that's what it is. I put Rome in good. Rome's a pretty good. Or just the city of Rome is a nice nation to play as. This is Paraguay, I'm pretty sure. Paraguay I'll put in boring. Patagonia Workers Front, and decent. It's fun to play as, like again, you're kind of like the smaller, the underdog Argentina. Norway, I'll put Norway in boring, because to be honest, like, what does Norway do? They either do nothing or they get invaded. That's what Norway does. Turkey, I think I'll put Turkey, gosh, I can't even see the whole screen, but Turkey in good, because, yeah, they got potential. Panama's just boring. I mean, without the canal, nobody would know that they existed, really. Venezuela put in decent, because they can do some stuff. They have the ability. They're kind of strong. Just kind of, though. Iceland. Actually, I'll put it in boring. Persia. Persia would be fun to play as. I haven't played as them. Or Iran or whatever. Good nation. Peru. Put them in decent. And Portugal goes in good. Well, actually, I'll put them in decent as well, because I've never really seen Portugal do anything except resist a Spanish invasion. That's the only thing I've seen Portugal do. And then we have Qing China, which would either be really fun or not fun at all to play as. So I'll put in decent. India. Really do mind. You win the Fourth Balkan War and then try and survive. Sardinia, Piedmont. At least I think this is a name. You go in the good category. These are all good nations to play as. Serbia. Serbia, in my opinion, is decent. I mean, they don't really do a whole lot, but it's fun to fight a war early on. Oh gosh, where the Dutch and the Serbian flags are right next to each other. And then... Wait. Red, white, blue, white. That's weird. That's pretty trippy with those flags just right there. Thailand, put in decent, whatever this Central Asian country is. And then this weird country, this flag, I'm pretty sure this is South Africa, though. I never really understood why this flag is this way. It's just 3 flags inside a flag. I'll put it in decent. South Africa, they've, again, they have potential to do stuff. They're like Finland and the Philippines are nations that you wouldn't expect to be amazing, but are. A couple of these, you're looking Chinese characters. I'll just take all the Chinese ones except I'm gonna put them in decent because they just look more enjoyable to play as than the Arabic nations that do nothing all game. Okay, there's one. And move this up here. I don't even know what this is. Why does this look like some corporate logo? Okay, another Chinese flag. Or flag with Chinese lettering. What is this? Is this the Soviet Union in an alternate timeline? This has got to be, judging by the flag, and I've seen this before. I've seen the flag before. I'll put it in decent because I'm pretty sure this is some sort of nation that's part of the Third International. I don't know for sure. I think, since I don't know for sure, I can't really rank it, so I'll put in, I don't know, man. This is Scotland? What? Scotland isn't a thing in Kaiserreich? The playing is, I always liked Scotland as well, so I'll put it in good. Scotland's pretty good. I like Scotland, Finland, Bulgaria, just places that kind of seemed like underdogs in the past. You just, there's nothing you can't like about them. Also flags, they're also, their flags are so iconic. Except for Bulgaria's really, it's just a tricolor with an insignia in the middle. I know that was pretty instant for you, but for me it's been 8 hours since the last recording, because yes, I am recording a Kyros video over the course of multiple days. But I'm almost done, so let's get this finished. I'm pretty sure that, judging by the red, this is, well, it looks kind of like another Central Asian nation, so I don't really know what it is. This one, I'm going to put in, I don't know, because this flag actually looks pretty interesting. It's got to be some sort of are those lions on the front? This has got to be some sort of, I don't know what nation that is. And then this is probably a communist or syndicalist China, maybe. Because if this is, because I'm not sure there is, but there probably is, because I recognize these colors from China. I'd probably put this one in decent, to be honest. Just, again, the Chinese wars are fun to play as. Okay, a British protectorate with a Muslim icon. This is probably the Emirate of Kuwait or something. So I would put it in boring. Not it doesn't have content, because I'm sure it does have a little bit. Also, since it's a British puppet, it's probably been focused on a little bit more. Then we have, Myanmar? Or no, hold on, I gotta go back to doing these in order. This is another weird-looking Poland flag. I don't know what country this is. Man, I don't know what country this is at all. I'm gonna put this in, I don't know, man. Another Poland? Why are there so many Polands? Are these just all the different versions of Poland you can get? So yeah, just 4 Polands now. That's pretty interesting. This has got to be what is this? This honestly looks like the logo of some toy store. I don't know what this is. Okay, and then I don't know what this one is either. Let's see. The United Kingdom. Yeah, I think playing as the United Kingdom, what you do for this is the United Kingdom doesn't exist at the beginning of the game, but if Canada can successfully take down the Third International, the United Kingdom will take their place. And if that happens, then definitely go up here. But 90% of the time, the United Kingdom will not form before the Second Weltkrieg is over. Is what I've seen, at least. Also, I'm getting rid of these. I do know this is a joke to put these here. I'll just put them in decent. Now we have another Chinese warlord, which I will put in decent here. Or no, this just kind of disappeared. There we go. Decent. Because, the Chinese warlords are fun to play as. Actually, I think I'll move this one up to good. I don't know why specifically this one, so I'll just move them all. Except for this one. This flag goes hard. So I'll put it, I actually can't go higher. You know what? I'll just move them all up here because I don't want to pick one Chinese warlord and not the other. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yes. Oh, wait, no, I missed one. There. Okay. Last one. Myanmar. I think I've already done Myanmar, but like I said, every Kaiserreich nation has its own alter ego. So Myanmar is going to go... I've seen them before. They actually look like a pretty fun nation to play as. Because every time I've seen them, they play communist, and they're right in the action early, and the Bharata commune is in a tight spot, but sometimes they manage to win, sometimes they don't. So as Myanmar, you really get to have some control over that, and it's going to eventually butterfly out over to who gets India, because India just has huge potential. So I'll put them in good. Solid nation, which then completes the entire tier list of Kaiserreich nations. Now, I need you to take this all with a grain of salt, because I've only played like 10 different games of Kaiserreich in my entire life. So I suppose I might want to go back and do this again if I make a whole bunch of Kaiserreich videos when I understand more about the game, once I figure some things out about the mod. I would definitely want to come and do this again. Put more thought into it. Actually know what the flags are, because for, 18 of these, I just didn't know what the flags were representing. Like this one, what is this? What is this flag? The CSA. Also this one, I feel like I recognize this one as well. This is like Trotsky's Soviet Union or something like that. So these are, in my opinion, all the Kaiserreich nations mapped or put on a tier list. I hope this video wasn't too long and boring. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, or at least consider subscribing, because I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers. It would be amazing if you do that. So with that being said, again, thanks for watching. So bye.